There's all kinds of things happening locally, though, and we are joined live in the studio by Megan Balah. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Very good. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's great.
So, Megan, you contacted me because you're involved in a very special student program at Algonquin College. Can you tell us a little bit about the program you're in?
Yeah, so I'm in the public relations program at Algonquin. So every second semester we have a charity campaign that goes on. So we pick one charity, and we have about 11 groups, and our campaign is called Dreams Worth Living. So we're raising money for this amazing charity called LiveWorkPlay, and it helps people with intellectual disabilities create an equal community. So it helps them get housing and pretty much create community events so that everyone can just feel that they belong.
Right. So you covered a lot of ground there. So the program that you're in, you're doing charity fundraising through that program. Now, what's the point of that? Like, is it about teaching people how to do charity fundraising?
Yeah, that's what it is at PR. So we're looking towards pretty much just teaching how to promote events and get people to come through advertising, through we make posters.
Right.
We do all these different aspects. We're doing photography. It's pretty interesting, and it's great because it's focused towards a good cause.
Right.
So at the same time you're learning, but you're also helping people.
You're actually doing something real.
Yeah, you're doing something real, which is, it's a different way of learning, but it's really great because it really brings people together.
How many people in the whole program that you're right now that you're involved with?
There's 60 people in the program.
60 people.
Yeah, so
wow.
It's pretty big. Yeah, we have, for our charity events, we have 11 different groups doing different events.
That's a big contribution to the fabric here in Ottawa, to have all of that great energy of all these people learning, creating these events.
Yeah, it's really great because it's at Algonquin, but we bring the whole community together because we're going out, we're trying to get people to come and all take part in this really great cause and really great event. And it's great because if you don't want to do one event, you can do another, and you can put in help in any kind of way, right?
So you said there's 11 groups. Does that mean there's 11 different charities that are being supported?
No, it's just all for LiveWorkPlay.
Wow.
So the 11 groups are doing separate events, all to raise money for this one charity.
So each group gets to do their own kind of event, like it'd be their own creative idea about how we're going to approach this and how we're going to engage the community and raise some awareness and some funds for this charity. Yeah,
exactly. So it's really great because it gives people in the community an option as to what to do and where to go. And
so, like, it's 8 to 10 people in a group working together?
It's only 5 people.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty.
Oh, yeah. Wrong math. Yeah.
It's definitely a lot of work, but it's great because it really brings us together and it brings everyone together.
And you're using the resources of the school to guide you in the development of your promotional activities.
Yeah, the school helps us out. The teachers kind of give us guidelines, and then we pretty much do everything else on our own. So we have to find all of our sponsorships. We have to find the venue on our own. We have to work with all of the financials to make sure that we're not spending too much money. So
right, that you're actually going to come out of it.
Yeah, that we're actually
raising some money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
all right. That's so it sounds like, is this a 2-year program that you're involved in?
Yeah, it's a 2 years. So the first semester we actually do charity pitches. So we get in different groups, and each group pitches a charity, and then as a collective we choose the one charity. So as a team we all chose LiveWorkPlay.
No, so you're saying each group finds a charity, and they're trying to convince the rest of the group that this is the charity we should support this year.
Yeah, exactly. That's
so you're
exactly
kind of selling to each other.
Yeah, it's kind of a competition, which is pretty interesting. It makes the stakes higher, you know.
Yeah, but it also gets people reaching out to various groups in the city that.
Well, exactly, and it's a great because it educates people on. So instead of just learning about one charity at the beginning, we learn about 11 different charities. So.
Right. And this is your first year in the program?
Yeah, this is my first year, so this is what we do for the first year.
And do you do a similar thing again in the second year?
It's a little bit different. So we don't do the charity event. We actually have an internship specifically for different places.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more individual.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. So as a group, your class decided to work with LiveWorkPlay.
Yeah.
And what was so compelling about LiveWorkPlay?
We just really liked the idea of community belonging, because we just, as public relations students, we're all about communications, and we're all about trying to break down barriers. And with Live Work Play, that's exactly what they're doing. That's their main message, is to break down barriers and just realize that we all want to belong and everyone has a place in this world. And in order to do that, like, we need to get the word out and just make sure people can see that.
Live Work Play is not just an Ottawa-based charity, though, right? They're larger than Ottawa.
They're larger than Ottawa. Yeah.
But they're at work here in Ottawa.
Yeah,
and that's what you're supporting, the local effort.
They're doing a lot, and it's great because what we aim to do is to make their waiting list smaller, so more people can join in the program and use their resources that they have, so that they can live their own individual lives the way that they want to live them.
Pretty cool. So tell us about the event that you've created to support Live Work Play.
So our event that I'm doing it with 5 other lovely ladies, and we're doing an event called Bid for Love.
Bid for Love.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear more about this.
So we're having it on April 7th at Patty Boland's down in the market. It's 101 Clarence Street. And our event is all about we have date night packages, so we have some really cool stuff. We have Sense tickets up for grabs. We have Blues Fest tickets up for grabs. We're actually going to auction off date nights. So with we're gonna
with a date or a package for 2 people.
Both. So we actually are in the next coming weeks. You can check us out on Facebook.
Okay.
So we have our Facebook page, which is Bid for Love, and we'll be announcing some local celebrities that will be auctioning off for date night. So
that sounds like fun. So you're lining all of that up. So that sounds like a great time. So you can either bid on a date with a particular celebrity, or you can bid on a package that you find your own date to go on.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, if you already have that someone special, then you're good to go. And if you don't, well, it might be your lucky night.
But it sounds like you've got more than just the dating, though. You've got the other kinds of packages. So
yeah, we've got, right now we're in the works. We have a bowling night going on. We're going to get some local restaurants to donate to donate a meal or two, so that we have these different aspects that are coming together. So it's kind of a little bit for everyone, you know?
Right. And again, even the things that people are bidding on is bringing them out into the community. So it's really, community for community, in the community.
Yeah, exactly, because it's just giving back to the community, right? And I mean, it helps out the local businesses as well, because if someone goes to a restaurant and they end up liking it, and
they're
then
going to tell everybody, I won this in the auction, and it was like such a great time, and good food.
And it's great because it also gives the community a way to give back in their own special light. So if they don't have the funds to donate money, they can donate. Like Patty Boland's, for instance, donated their space to us for free,
which is great.
And so
it's great support.
Yeah, it's their way of giving back, and every bit counts, right?
So if people want to get involved and help support the cause as a donor, is the easiest way through the Facebook page?
The easiest way is definitely through the Facebook page. We have one specific to our campaign. It's, if you look up on Facebook, Dreams Worth Living, then that is our whole campaign. But our specific one is Bid for Love, and right now we have an Eventbrite set up.
Okay.
So our tickets are $10. They're going to be $15 at the door. So you can we have all of our names on our Facebook, so you can contact any of us and we can get tickets to you, or you can go on Eventbrite and get them through there. So
right. That's great. And it's April 7th at Patty Boland's.
At Patty Boland's, yeah. And the Eventbrite is good too. So if you can't make it and you want to give still, there's an option to donate as well.
Oh, that's a great option.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people just hear it and I can't go that night, but I want to be a part of this. So well, kudos to you. And it sounds like a great event. And I'm waiting for the big reveal and see who the dating options are.
You're going to be in for a treat.
You're having both some female and some male dating options.
We're trying to get both right now, so we can, give love to men and women. Quality, right?
Yeah, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Megan Balah, for coming in and telling us all about Bid for Love, April 7th at Patty Boland's, and get your tickets, and even better, show up at the event. It's going to be a really fun night.
Yeah.
A lot of happy energy. And
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. This is great.
thanks for coming in.